What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Today's a little different. I am just kind of in the bathroom at work, and I wanted to make this video and be like a little bit more serious and grounded. I still will be hitting my vape. But yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about, the title of the video, am I okay? Answer is no. Like you may have noticed that I've been a little less consistent on here and on Discord. I just have not been as active. And I think it kind of started when, I got a girlfriend, and I think I wanted to kind of like let that distract me from it, but really I just have not been feeling very motivated because there's just like a lot in my life going on. I don't know why this toilet just started running. This fucking sign. Yeah, this toilet's kind of weird. I am sitting on the toilet. This toilet seat is shut. I do have my pants on. Don't worry. But yeah, so let me just talk a little bit about why. I don't know why I want to make this video, but I am. And I want you guys to see the real me. You know what I'm saying? So, I think a big part of why I've been feeling this way, it all goes back to, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it has something to do with a very close family member committing suicide. And that was 2 years ago. And I think since starting HRT in December, with, more heightened emotions, I guess, it has been just hitting me randomly a lot. And I think even before that, it's just affected the way that I see any relationship. And it just affects my friendships, my family life, relationship. It's just, there's just a lot of stuff that even I don't understand how it affects me, but I know it does. And last night was just a really bad night. And I think it was one of the worst nights of my life, for sure. Other than, obviously, So, it's kind of making me, I think, push people away a little bit in like a weird way, because I'm so afraid of abandonment, and it's weird how that happens. I'm so scared of people leaving me that I start being obsessive, and I start being weird and pushy about the dumbest stuff. And I don't think a lot of people realize why I've been like that. And I don't think it's something that most people can understand unless they've been through this kind of thing. I tried to make a video like this a while ago. It was the day that all happened. And I kind of felt like it was bigger than me to be talking about that, because I don't know. I'm not like a therapist or anything, and at the end of the day, I don't really know a lot about this kind of stuff. But I think this is probably the way to do it. Just, I just want to explain where I'm at with it, or like what it's doing to me. And it's weird that it's just such random times that it comes up. It'll just be like I don't know, with that specifically, not like the things that have come from it. It's just the smallest little things, like playing a game, or seeing something at a show, or on like Instagram or YouTube. sometimes it's not even that. It's just like a thought will pop into my mind. And sometimes like I can think about it and be okay. But I think a lot of times I can't. And I've never really been too good about like talking about how I feel, because like I'd never have really gotten a chance to. So now that like I feel like I need to, it just feels impossible. I don't know where this train of thought was going. Okay, I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about how God damn. Perfect timing right when I was about to hit my fucking vape. That threw me off even more. I'll try to lighten the mood a little bit. No. I don't think I should. So, I guess I'll talk a little bit more about how it affects me in more different ways. I think the only one that I've really identified, which I think it was in the back of my mind a little bit, but I think last night was when it really hit me how it's been affecting my relationships and how it's making me seem not only like distant in a weird way, but also obsessive. Like, you know, someone not responding to me or something like that will just trigger all these thoughts in my mind, like you know, that they don't want to be my friend, or you know, mostly that. And I think it's really unfair to feel that way and to expect other people to, you know, always give me attention. Because, you know, it's not their problem. And I shouldn't say that, because like, you know, they're my friends, and you know, it's, you know, we're there for each other, but like I shouldn't expect them to treat me any differently, I guess, because everybody's going through things. And I need to get past this part of this specifically. I don't know if I ever will. I think that's also why it was so hard, because no matter what, it's, you know, there's nothing that's going to change what happened. And it's never going to be something that I forget about or that leaves my mind. And it just scares me because I feel like I'm never going to get better. And I feel like this is just something that I'm going to have to, you know, internalize and just remember that it's something that is happening with me, and it's something that I just need to, you know, put into the big pit in my stomach that's always there. But it's just, it feels hopeless. Oh, okay, sorry, someone's in the store. Okay, so I don't really remember quite where I was, because, you know, after one person comes in the store, then a fucking horde of people come in. Did I leave my vape out there? No, I didn't. So, yeah, I think I was saying it feels kind of hopeless that, like, I'll ever get better, because, you know, he's not coming back. So, it's, yeah, it's just something that's always going to be there. And I think now I just kind of look for, actually, I think what I want to talk about this too is I mean, before everything happened, like, I felt kind of like on the sideline my whole life. Like, I've never felt like, you know, paid attention to. And I think that's one reason why I want to do YouTube so bad. It's because I kind of crave validation. And that's kind of another thing. It's like, it's kind of hard to get back on the consistency with YouTube, because I see, you know, my views are down like a lot. And, you know, the Discord seems like it's slowing down. I don't know, I'm not on there enough, but I feel like it's just another, like, I don't know if even that is affected by, you know, like what I was saying with people leaving me, like being abandoned. I just feel like that's kind of happening with this too. And this one is more of, it is my fault because I'm not being as consistent. If that even is why I'm getting less views, I don't know for sure. But yeah, I just kind of crave validation because I've never really been the focus of much. And now that, like, sometimes when I am, it's like I have no idea how to, if it's like with this, I don't know what that was. I just have no idea how to vocalize my feelings and how to like explain how I'm feeling a lot of times. So it's kind of hard to help me through things because I've had to do things on my own my whole life. And I think really for my whole life I've been just grieving for other people because it's so much easier than grieving for myself. And even now I think a lot of times I kind of jump at the opportunity to help other people with things they're going through so that I don't have to think about what I'm going through, because it's just easier for me to put myself on the sideline too. Okay, sorry. I had to like reorganize my thoughts. But I think another big reason why, my numbers on YouTube slowing down is affecting me so much is just because the validation I get from YouTube is like oddly super supportive, and all of your comments and stuff just make me feel so good because I never think that I look good. I always feel hideous. I always think I'm unfunny and annoying and stuff like that. And then seeing random people like you guys like just, calling me beautiful or, saying that I'm funny and stuff like that is just, it is validating and it makes me feel really good. And the thought of that going away just kind of makes me sick. And like at the end of the day, it is just YouTube. Like I need to start looking like at this like a hobby. But like I hate to say it, but I really do want this to be my job because I just want to do something that fulfills me and validates me and makes me happy. And everybody does, obviously. But just with all this going on, it's like I feel like with the hopeless feeling of not being able to find something like that and just living the rest of my life doing God knows what. Like, because I don't have any college. I can't afford college. I don't have much. I don't have, like, any work experience other than retail. And, like, being an assistant at a funeral home where I was just, like, cleaning cars and shit. So, like, I feel like I'm just kind of stuck with that, too. Like, both of these things just have me feeling so stuck. And, like, I really cannot conceptualize a future. And, and I'm trans to top it all off. Great. So now I have to worry about, well, yeah, I guess I said, like, it's, part of why you guys help so much, because you're always calling me pretty, calling me she, stuff like that. It's just not something that I'm too used to. I'm not used to too many compliments, and I feel like I have been getting more, like, since I've been, since I got bangs, and I'm getting better at makeup, but still it just feels like, I don't know if it's ever going to be enough for me to where it overrides, like, my self-hate for, what I look like, what I sound like, what I act like. I just don't know if it'll ever be enough. And that's, again, I just feel hopeless with all these things that I'm feeling because I really feel like it's never going to get better. And, yeah, I think that might be it. I'm probably gonna, like, after I finish recording this, I'm probably gonna be like, fuck, I should have said this and this and this, because I'm sure there's a few things that I'm forgetting. There really is just a lot that's going on with me. But I guess this is enough for now. yeah, if you've made it through all this, thank you. I feel like I'm just I don't even know. I probably will post this because I need to post something, and I want to explain myself. I like to explain myself, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like whenever I start talking about things that are affecting me, I just never go into too much detail, or I never go into enough detail, or like explain just how intense or like how bad things are. And then whenever I'm getting to the point where like I feel like I need to, I'm just like, I don't know, because I just it just all blanks and I can't explain it. But I think it's gonna be it. Fart Nation, I love you guys. Stay caring, stay supportive, stay beautiful, stay wonderful. Keep going, stay going, and also stay funny. Okay, I love you guys. Fart Drinker, signing out.